Happy Wednesday, Greg.
Happy, it is Wednesday, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Well, it is, yeah.
Anyway, on today's episode, Greg, we're playing Gas Out Telly Addicts. We've also got a riddle.
Gas Out Telly Addicts. So, if you're a regular viewer, you will know that we like Telly Addicts. Telly Addicts. What is Telly Addicts, Jason?
That's the game show where people answer questions about TV.
Yeah.
That was on in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
And we also have a penchant for farts. Don't we, Greg? We like farts.
What's a penchant?
We like farts.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I thought that we could combine our love for Telly Addicts and farts in a game called Gas Out Telly Addicts. And it involves this.
What's that?
This is a game called Gas Out. However, we are not playing it in the traditional way. We're playing our own version. So, what's going to happen is we're going to ask each other questions, Telly Addicts questions from the 80s. If we get the answer wrong, we have to press Gus the gas cloud. And if he bubbles, you continue. However, if he farts, you're the loser.
I love it.
Let's see who wins. Oh, we're going to have to play to see who goes first.
Okay.
Okay, Greg, here we go. Who are the young friends of the family Ness?
Lock. Family.
Did you never watch Family Ness, Greg?
No.
Who blows on the thistle whistle? Elspeth and Angus. Watch those notes go floating across the waves. Ferociousness appears at once and grabs an hold or two. For anyway, you've got to press Gus because you got it wrong.
You want to press Gus?
Yeah.
So if it farts, I've lost.
Yes.
Well, it could be quick, this couldn't
It could. Oh.
Oh, just a bubble.
Just a little bubble.
Just a bubble. That's good.
Okay, your turn to ask me a question, Greg.
Oh, good. Okay, here we go then. Jason, which character greets with Nanu Nanu?
That would be Mork. Nanu Nanu.
It's the right answer.
Mork calling Orson. Come in, Orson.
So what happens now then?
I don't have to press it.
Oh. I'm going to lose, aren't I?
Who knows, Greg? Greg, who is the arch enemy of He-Man in the adventure cartoon series Masters of the Universe?
Skeletor.
Yes, correct. You don't have to press it.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay, here we go. Jason, name one presenter in the last 20 years of Family Fortunes, the English version?
Les Dennis.
Correct. That was a bit easy, wasn't it?
Yeah. What is the name of Dick Dastardly's canine friend? Come on, Greg. There are people shouting at the screen right now.
I know, I'm trying to listen. K9?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Press the cloud. It was Muttley, Greg.
Oh, yeah.
Dick Dastardly and Muttley.
Yeah.
Steady.
Sorry.
Ask me a question.
Okay. Where did Paddington come from?
Peru.
How did you know that?
Because I've read the Paddington books, Greg, and seen the film 1,000 times. And there's a new film that came out, and I have 2 young children who love it.
Get on with it.
So I don't have to press the thing. I don't think I've pressed it yet.
Yes, we know.
Another question for you.
I'm not going to get a share of coming down on me, am I?
Who knows what's going to happen, Greg? What's the name of the game on Going Live? Which, what was that? The whole place is falling apart.
It's that share of coming down on me, isn't it?
What's the name of the game on Going Live which ends in a race around an obstacle course?
Going Live?
Yeah. With Philip and Sarah. Well, there was a game in the middle of all of that. In fact, there was 2, but this is the early one.
I don't know.
Double Dare, Greg.
Double Dare? Oh,
I would have given you Run the Risk.
Yeah, but they didn't host that.
No, they didn't host it, but it was on Going Live.
That's not fair.
The question says, what is the name of the game on Going Live?
No, but you said it's hosted by them too.
No, I didn't. I said Going Live is hosted by them. Just press the thing.
It's going to be you.
It isn't.
Paul. Who was the best British male artist in the 1989 British Pop Awards?
Jason Donovan.
Phil Collins. Press it, Jace. Here we go.
Oh!
That was a good one, wasn't it? Do you want to do it again, just in case?
That's really loud.
It wipes the floor with our fart box, doesn't it? When you think about it. Morning.
Riddle me this, Greg.
Oh,
you love this bit, don't you?
No, you know you get a headache with the jokes. This gives me a right migraine, this does.
Well, listen to this one. A man is stranded on an island covered in woodland and surrounded by cliffs. One day, disaster strikes,
surrounded by cliffs.
and a fire starts on the west end of the island. The wind is blowing from the west, and soon the whole island will be burned, killing everything in its path. The man cannot put out the fire.
Sound effects.
Is that the wind blowing?
The
from
wind
the west?
blowing from the...
So how does he survive it? I'll read that again without some interruptions. A man is stranded on an island covered in woodland and surrounded by cliffs. One day, disaster strikes and a fire starts on the west end of the island. The wind is blowing from the west. And soon, the whole island will be burned, killing everything.
I didn't mean to be saying. Oh, I can't turn it off, Jason. Jason!
A man is stranded on an island, covered in woodland and surrounded by cliffs. One day, disaster strikes and a fire starts on the west end of the island. The wind is blowing from the west, and soon the whole island will be burned, killing everything in its path. The man cannot put out the fire, so how does he survive it?
Well, swim. Just swim.
Who knows if that's the correct answer, Greg? If you know the answer, please leave it in the comments and let us know. Wacky Fact Wednesday, Greg. Have you got one?
I don't think they're wacky, though. It's just a fact, isn't it?
I know, but it's the only thing that kind of goes with Wednesday, isn't it?
Well, I could think of another one.
Wonderful Fact Wednesday.
They're not wonderful, though, are they?
Well, just whatever it is, just give us your fact.
Did you know, Jason, that Crayola, you know, that make the colour in,
crayon.
they make 3 billion crayons a year, enough to circle the world 6 times.
Well, that's phenomenal.
That's 6 times that.
Half of them are at my house. Under the sofa and... Anyway, my fact, Greg, is that apples are better at waking you up in the morning than caffeine. Especially if I throw one at your head.
Well, I don't think your wife would be very happy with that, do you? Morning. Mind you, the way you throw, we saw that last week, didn't we? Because you can't throw properly, can you, Jason? You'd probably throw the apple like that, and it would miss, and then you'd lose the competition again. Shall I just move on, Jason?
Another Wednesday over with, Greg. These weeks are flying by now. We're doing 2 episodes a week, aren't they?
Time for the car boot soon again, isn't it?
It is, yes. We have collected some things. We are going to be working on Retro Collectors, which will be out in a few weeks' time.
You have been saying that, though, for the last few weeks.
Since June last year.
Yes.
It will be out. In the meantime, join us on Saturday for our main show, TNT Saturday. We'll see you on TNT Toast Extra next Wednesday.